what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a very special video, something that I've wanted to record since the past couple of weeks. So I have been extremely inspired by all of the Bollywood weddings that are happening this year, and the one that really swept me off my feet was Deepika Padukone and Ranveer Singh's wedding. I was so inspired by every single look that she wore that when I decided to film this full-on all-out bridal video, I decided I didn't just want to copy paste any one single look of hers because every single look was so freaking amazing. So I decided that I'm gonna take inspiration from her entire wedding as a whole, from every single look that she wore. I'm gonna pick up something or the other and create a look of my own. And I think picking up on the trends from all of her looks is going to be the fad this season. So a little bit about her makeup look. Overall, for her entire wedding event, she has had a top heavy look. And what I mean by that is that she is wearing very heavy smoky eyes at every single event of hers, and her lips have literally been nude throughout all of her functions, and that is what I have done as well. So talking just about her eyes, she's had a mix of gradient smoky eyes and halo smoky eyes. So I decided I wanted to go with this amazing halo smoky eye right here. She has played around with a lot of neutrals, browns and blacks mainly, so which is why I picked this really nice brown gold, very subtle yet stunning eye makeup. For the skin, as always, she's kept her skin extremely chiseled, very sculpted and very highlighted as well, which is what I have done. I have a very strong contour going on. At the same time, I have very strong highlight going on all over the face as well. So keeping all of these amazing aspects of all of her looks in mind, this is the look that I have come up with. I have absolutely fallen in love with this look, and I think any bride would look super freaking fantastic wearing this on her wedding day. I also want to give a very special thank you and a very special mention to Indian Jewel Bar. This is their Instagram handle right here. All this jewelry I am wearing is from their collection, and I am absolutely in love with every single piece. The quality is freaking fantastic, and as you can see, it is the most beautiful jewelry I could find. So let's get right into it. As always, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Definitely hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video from me. And do follow me on Instagram. This is my handle right here. I do a lot of fun mini tutorials and tips and tricks and things like that on there. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Let's start. Starting off with the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids and kind of blend that out, ensure that I have the perfect base to apply all those eyeshadows. Now I'm just taking my Studio Fix Compact Powder and just setting that concealer base. Using the Morphe 35M palette, I'm going in with that deep brick red shade, and I'm just going to start to apply that with a MAC 224 brush into my crease. You want to make sure you take it all the way in, and you want to make sure you really blend this out very well, creating the perfect intensity that we are going for. Taking that shade next, I'm just going to take that on a much tapered blending brush and going to start to apply that into the crease. We're basically intensifying the crease colors. This look is going to be very brown. It is going to be very neutral, but I did want a hint of brick red and maroon in the crease. Taking that dark brown shade next, I'm just taking it on my E25 Sigma blending brush, and I'm going to be applying that just into the crease and start to bring it down on my eyelids. Now just blending all those colors in, making sure there are no harsh edges, and starting to take that same dark brown shade with the same brush onto my eyelids, starting with the outer corner of the eye. You want to make sure the intensity of these colors is more so on the inner and outer corners and not as much on the center of the eyes. To intensify this further, I'm taking the black shade from the Morphe palette and I'm just applying that to the inner and outer corners only. And then just taking that big MAC 224 blending brush again and just blending everything out, ensuring there are no harsh edges.
Taking that coppery toned eyeshadow, I'm just going to take that and apply that to the center of my eye with my fingertips. After which I am applying that dark brown eyeshadow and just going over everything again, ensuring there's a beautiful shade and a beautiful blend of colors. After all, I want this to look more brown than black. Next, taking that coppery toned eyeshadow, I'm just going to apply that literally all above the eye, all on my eyelids, ensuring that I don't apply it too much on the inners and outer corner. And then just once again taking that brush and blending everything in. Next, taking this eyeshadow from Kiko, I'm going to wet my brush and then apply the eyeshadow just to the center of the eye to give it a beautiful fade between the gold and the copper. Using my NYX gel eyeliner, I'm just applying it with an angled brush. Don't want to make a very graphic wing, just kind of follow the shape of your eye. This is exactly what Deepika has done whenever she has worn angled liners. Taking my kajal pencil, I'm just going to tightline my upper waterline. Gonna be putting these pure hazel lenses in from Fresh Look, and there we go. Moving on to my base, I'm applying the PhotoFinish Primer Water by Smashbox. It is the best primer water I have ever used. And then using Porefessional to kind of fill in my pores, really putting that product into my skin. Using Honeydew Me Up by NYX. Once again, this product helps in achieving amazing radiance on your face. Using the Inglot Liquid Illuminator, I'm just going to be applying it before applying my foundation on the high points of my face to ensure extra highlight and extra shine. Using Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation with the Glamglow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, I'm just going to apply that all over my face before I start to blend that in with this favorite brush of mine from Morphe. And once that is done, I'm using an orange corrector from my Ben Nye palette and just very slightly applying it all over the areas where I have darkness or grayness. Just going to apply that around my mouth as well. Don't want to make sure you go very overboard with this, just make sure you apply less. And then finally taking the Huda Beauty concealer in Caramel Corn and just concealing all of my dark circles and semi-highlighting my face with this. And then blending everything out with one of these brushes. I use a lot of brushes from Zoeva Cosmetics because I absolutely love the quality. Using my Revlon Colorstay Aqua Loose Powder, which I am almost out of, which is scary because I think this product is discontinued. I'm just going to quickly set my under eye circles before they start creasing. After which I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in Toast and I'm just going to start to contour my face. I'm going to be contouring down my nose as well. It is essential to cream contour, guys. I have realized now that powder contour alone just does not cut it. And then just blending everything out by a smaller blending brush, again from Zoeva Cosmetics. After which I'm using that same Revlon powder on my Morphe sponge and I'm just going to bake the areas where I want to highlight and also where I tend to get very oily. Do not want to bake under my eyes because I get very dry under my eyes. With my Hoola bronzer, I'm just going to start to deepen that contour and set that cream contour. As you can see, as I mentioned, she has very sculpted skin and that is what we are going for. Next, completing the eyes, I'm taking this kajal pencil from Estee Lauder and just applying a very nice and thick under eye into my waterline and kind of starting to bring it lower as well. And then taking my Morphe E36 brush, I'm just going to blend that out. She again has a very strong under eye going on, which is what we are doing as well. Next, just brushing away all of that powder that we had applied, ensuring it is all out and all very well blended in with the rest of the skin. And then taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm just correcting my eyebrows wherever it had kind of moved or brushed away. Using my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette in Golden Sands and that powder highlight Seychelles, I'm just going to take it on this Primark brush, and I'm going to really go in there and highlight the high points of my face. If you have one of those faces where the highlight kind of tends to disappear on your face after a while, then right before going out the door, I suggest that you highlight at that time as well. And just highlighting under my brow bone. Next, taking my NARS Orgasm blush, I'm just going to apply that all over the apples of my cheek all the way to my temples, and then finally just setting that base with the Smashbox Primer Water once again. And I decided to add a little of that crease shade on the black as well, just to kind of blend everything together. Using my BADgal Bang Mascara, I'm going to apply it more so on my lower lashes and then a thin layer on my top lashes, because I am going to be putting falsies on. And then putting on the House of Lashes Iconics, after which I moved on to my lips using this Huda Beauty lip pencil in Bombshell, just to ensure that my lipstick lasts longer. Just filling that in with this nude color, after which I'm using the Nykaa Mattelicious crayon in Lacy Luck, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my lips. You want to make sure that the lips are very well hydrated before you apply any matte lipstick, because it needs to stay the entire night.
And we're done, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.